I grew up in Jackson, Mississippi. My father was from Baton Rouge, and my mom originally from Panama, but came to the U.S. to go to high school. I'm a head and neck cancer surgeon at Baylor College of Medicine. I've been here for 5 years. I went to LSU and got my BS in biochemistry. Finished that in 1905. Then I went to Georgetown for my MD degree for medical school. Then after that, did a fellowship in head and neck cancer surgery at MD Anderson in Houston, where I ended up staying and working for 23 years.
I first met Erich in about 2012, 2013 on a trip to Houston. And I remember being so prideful that I was able to go visit MD Anderson to see one of our fellow alums who was doing some incredible work there. I think right off the bat, you can tell that Erich is a devoted individual to his career. He has spent a career focused on patient-centered care, findings of cancer of the throat, doing incredible research in that area. Outside of all that, he's just a good person, and it comes across right away in meeting him.
When I was a second-year medical student, Dr. Sturgis was a resident in otolaryngology or ear, nose, and throat surgery at Tulane, and I was a Tulane student. Much like the kids that see the high school seniors and think, one day I want to be, I'd like to be that guy. I looked at Sturgis as that guy. He was going to MD Anderson to do a fellowship in head and neck surgery, which is what I thought I wanted to do. He was kind of doing everything that I hoped to be doing one day. Sturgis is at once completely approachable and familiar and relaxed, but brilliant and insightful and terrifically accomplished.
So I met Dr. Sturgis through his involvement with our Dean Circle and our the Dean's Advisory Council. At the time, he was at MD Anderson in Houston, and he was working with a colleague who had a summer program, an internship program for undergraduate students. And he said, we need some LSU students over here. And so he worked with his colleagues there to get LSU students to be included in the program.
Erich's greatest impact in the field of head and neck cancer comes down to his early recognition and investigation of the role of the human papillomavirus, or HPV, the virus that causes warts, as the leading cause of head and neck cancer.
My greatest inspiration is seeing cancer patients and seeing them go through the struggles that they go through and their remarkable strength that most humans seem to have when they're confronted with adversity.
Erich is an alum that's a great example of giving back and staying involved in your institution. He's volunteered, he's mentored students, he comes back to campus to talk and speak to current students, and he brings people back into the fold and has them involved.
My greatest accomplishment has been being a part of the training of over 60 head and neck cancer surgery fellows, and being a mentor and a friend to many of those throughout their careers.
He is a connector. He connects people together, and he is a great collaborator, and that's evident in the research that he's done, but also in his volunteerism within the College of Science.
I feel like LSU provided me a tremendous background and prepared me well for medical school and for life. We owe it to the university to try to continue that for others.
It's amazing that a guy from Jackson, Mississippi, and graduate of LSU and Tulane's residency can have such an impact, and I'm proud to know him and excited to celebrate with him.
He kind of exemplifies, the types of people that we want our current students to become. He's never really been too busy to help us anytime we've needed him, and I just think that's pretty awesome.